Oh my goodness, hello, hello. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good day. I am out in nature, getting an amazing walk in, having some fabulous conversation. And this is my 9th day. I've done a little bit of work today, but this is the day I'm not supposed to be thinking about work. So getting out into nature is really, really helpful. David Stanley, good to see you. I hope that you are doing well. I'm up above the ocean in the Laguna area, and I'm gonna actually walk and talk as I think about all the different ways that I've spent the last 278 days loving myself. So a big part of it has been just this commitment to being here every day. And when I started, I had people say, I couldn't even do a week, and I'd start repeating. And it's like, well, yeah, it's okay to repeat. And I did that 5-day challenge. I'm going to be doing another one. And I find myself touching my face a lot. Hey, Millie Marie, how's San Fran? My feed is totally full of all of the amazing photos of you. Love how you're loving yourself. So I'm loving myself out in the wilds of Southern California. When I look down, I see actually Laguna Canyon, and there's a lot of traffic down there. But up here, I've seen a couple handfuls of people, and I'm just really, really enjoying the view and getting out in nature and feeling the wind blowing. And I've been feeling a lot of need to be in nature lately, and there's not a lot of it in San Diego. I mean, there is, but there are little pockets. And here in the Laguna area, there are much larger areas of nature available. And it feels really good. I've walked more than I have in a long time. I think it'll end up being like a 5-mile walk, all told, when we get back to the car, because we did drive a ways before we got to where we were gonna the trailhead that we'd be walking. And this is like steep. It's like just right down there. It's a steep hillside and some trees and bushes, and it's really nature right here. So, and again, going back to thinking of all the ways that I have been loving myself. And I think that I can't really choose one particular way that I've been loving myself that would be, that I could say, oh, this is the one that worked the most. I'd say that every day has brought its own challenges and its own joys and different ways of actually loving myself. So I'm very grateful to be that I started this practice, asking myself, how do I love myself today? Michael, good to see you. Nancy, awesome to see you. Look forward to seeing you on the dance floor tomorrow, I hope. Are you doing the music? So my question for you is, how do you love yourself today? I mean, do you have a self-love practice? Do you think about loving yourself? I know that Nancy does. Nancy has a great self-love practice. And Michael, how about you? Millie, I know that we've talked about this a lot. David, what do you do on a daily basis to love yourself? And some people meditate, some people get out and walk, some people eat good food, some people allow their body the rest that it needs. Some people just go and go. Some people don't think about it at all. And one of the things in the self-love challenge that came out is the difference between self-love and narcissism. And narcissism actually makes it impossible to love yourself. It blocks self-love. So it's absolutely the reverse of loving yourself. Because when you're loving yourself, it fills up your cup so that it spills over and you have love to give to so many other people, which is, the purpose to do this is I was giving and giving and giving to everyone else, and I had nothing left. So now I'm giving from a full cup, and I still get caught and give too much. That I'm learning to keep some of my energy for myself, and that when I'm doing energy work, I don't send love, I direct it, because there's a limitless amount of love all around us, and healing energy, and we're all energy. Everything actually is energy. So I direct it. If somebody needs some healing energy, I'll just direct it their way. It's up to them to take it. Not my responsibility anymore. I think that's been a huge piece of this self-love practice is no longer feeling like I'm responsible for everybody else. And especially for my clients, that, I can show the way, I can share what I know, I learn from my clients, and it ultimately is their responsibility to take what I share and, their own epiphanies and put them to work in their life. And I'm so happy to see that happening. It's fabulous. And when I started out, I had 3 steps for clearing relationship energy, and then I had 5, and now I have 13 that get down into the DNA and the timeline and family trauma, and it's master cell. It's some pretty profound stuff. So I was sharing some of that yesterday up here in Orange County, and that's why I'm still here. Some time to spend with family and enjoy that. So I think I'm going to continue my walk, and I guess I'll take you with me a little bit further. And just asking you to, contemplate how you're loving yourself. Share, comment, have something to say. It always helps. Facebook likes it when people talk to each other. And yeah, I think I'm going to just walk and let you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And Carl, this is gorgeous. I'm liking what I'm seeing behind me. And typically when you're walking, you only see what's in front of you. That was part of the futuristic talk that we were having about. And I was talking about how we're spherical yesterday. We're just spherical beings, just balls of energy. That even though we have a physical form, but we're not just the flat form that we see in the mirror. So many people think that they're just what they see in the mirror. And we're so much more than that. So much more than that. So it's fun taking you on this walk. How often do you get to see what's behind you? I'm glad I can actually see some of this. Of course, it would be awesome if I had technology that would make this not so jittery and shaky. And, if I waited for that, I wouldn't have done this. So I'm at a point now where I just wanted to say thank you so much for being here, for joining me, for loving yourself, sharing how you're loving yourself, and I'm going to leave you to it. And you know what I'm going to say now. You've been watching it all. Now, you go love yourself.